Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Ah, Christmas. Don't we all love it? That warm, fuzzy feeling you get in your heart when you see the snow trickle down from the sky and craft a small carpet of snow over the ground like a thin blanket. As you can see, classic and recognisable Christmas weather. So for some of my more recent viewers, let me explain to you what the Christmas Advent, that's not what it's called, the Game Advent Calendar is all about. So the last one I did was back in 2013. The reason why I didn't make one last year is because it was a catastrophic failure. Basically what I do is every day I make a game review of a game. I make 24 of these reviews, hence the name Advent Calendar. The reason why it was a total failure last time is because I only made 17 of them. Because for some reason I decided to make the reviews in one day on the day that they were going to be released. So this time I'm making them in advance. God, it's bloody warm. This is actually in November. I still don't have a massive amount of time to make them, but still probably enough. Now the games don't have to be Christmas related because I have none, but what there is this tasteful Christmas fire and my green Christmas lights. There might also be a plushy Santa, I don't know where he's at, but there you go. So for my first review, I'm going to do AVGN Adventures, or the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. Now, if you're not familiar with the Angry Video Game Nerd, how can you be familiar with me? So there you go. But, where's the fire gone? Oh, okay. But yeah, basically he's an angry nerd who does reviews of games. But unlike me, he's actually an adult. But there you go. So basically he decided one day, let's make a game. Let's make a sort of old style classic game like the ones he reviews, and also like the ones he reviews, make it extremely hard. So this is actually, as you'll see, one of the few games in these 24 days that I have actually completed or know anything about at all. It's also a PC game, which makes it easier to record, because in the last one they were all console games and I had to film it literally with a camera up to the screen, and that wasn't good with the Game Boy games, but there you go. So, here's the review. As it turns out, unlike what I said earlier, it has actually deleted all of my progress for no apparent reason, so there you go. But basically let me tell you the premise of the game. So the nerd gets grabbed and pulled into a game, and this is the game. So there you go. This is the first level. Not quite sure what it's called. And the toasters are little checkpoints you get in, right? We'll grab your beer. Beer restores your health, as weird Zelda thing is saying. Oh, bugger. So right now I'm not playing this with a keyboard, despite the fact that I'm playing it on a PC. I'm playing it with a PS4 controller, because this is hard as balls with a PC keyboard. And while a keyboard is good for a lot of games, it is not good for this at all. Like, try doing the last boss, it's impossible. So most enemies get destroyed in multiple shots. This is the basic weapon, the NES Zapper, but you get other ones like SNES thingy, what do you call it, Super Scope. But to get other weapons you need to get other characters, because each character has their weapon. And I actually, when I first played through the game, oh, it's Glitch Gremlin, he's a power-up. You activate them by pressing triangle, but we'll use the Glitch Gremlin later. These little skull things are death blocks, and if you hit them, you die. Look at this, look at this. It's Super Mecha Death Christ. So that's that. But, yeah, the death blocks kill you in one shot, and they are everywhere in this game. It's a pain in the ass. Right, to game land. Okay, this is the, this is your map stage area thing. You could do the levels in any order, and once you've destroyed them all, you get the little question mark level. And I played all of the levels. I don't know why it's deleted them, but the last level is called Laughin' Jokin' Numbnuts, which is LJN basically. So I'll show you a couple of levels, and then in there, I gotta say though, the music is just amazing in this game. Also, the art style is really well done. I got really good at this game. Well, this is easy difficulty. There's normal, and there's old school mode, which is just impossible. I know. But apparently you get other difficulties afterwards, because I looked in the achievements. There's like Wood of Fur and YOLO and all that crap. Oh god, man. Oh, no. Just cut. Oh. And that's what happens when you die. What you get basically is the nerd is dead, among other things, and the nerd complains about something. So it just generates a random sentence of him ranting, basically. So how do I get through this? Ah, yeah. This is the weird night thing. I'm not sure what he's about. See, the thing is, this game is meant to reflect sort of older games where nothing really makes a massive amount of sense. Whew. Good thing is there's no limit to how fast you can fire your blaster, so I can do this. Oh god. I'd rather inhale diarrhea from a hedgehog's nutsack than continue this fat game. Unless we're in the 80s, that is a bad thing. I suppose it was F-80, not P-H-A. But the thing is, some sentences don't sound quite right since they're some sentences don't sound quite right since they're like procedurally generated. Like one of them, sometimes it will say, so one of the adjectives is bloody. So sometimes they'll call it a bloody game. But so unless you're me, that wouldn't really make any sense. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, you see, death blocks. Oh, for God's sake, it's just getting ridiculous, right? You see, this is why it's hard. This is what happens in the game. Oh man! Oh. Oh, gosh, just can't. And don't jump too high, but jump still. Jump. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ah, there you go. Just blaze through it. Okay. See, these are the disappearing and appearing death blocks. They're coloured green. There's also a slightly faster version, which is coloured orange. The yellow ones are the regular ones. They sometimes move. This is just where it gets a bit so unfair. But I suppose that is the point. But I suppose it's not really unfair as such. The whole idea with the game is to... Oh, you see, that's the thing with the orange ones. There's no outline. They're not faster, but they are considerably harder. You have to memorise the blocks that they're not in. And do it fast enough. Oh, I remember this bit being a bit hard, but let's go. And oh god, somebody died. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that light. Oh no! Oh, okay. Final critique. Let's go back to me view. So that was the game, or one level of it. The different levels have a variety of themes. In fact, one of them was a Christmas themed level. I probably should have played that one, but whatever. That was Assholevania, which is basically Castlevania, but, well, I don't know, more rude. So for the final critique, what I do is basically I rate it out of 5, but we're not talking stars, we're not talking something, I don't know, Christmas related. I think I'd give it, I don't know, I'm thinking 4.7 nerds out of 5. It's a pretty good score. I don't give that to many games, but it's a really well-made game. Usually I play better, but I don't know. I wasn't focusing. When you're doing other things, it's difficult to play as good as you usually would. But there you go. That was the first episode. Down the line, in future videos, they won't all be good games. They won't all be bad games. I mean, there'll be some absolutely terrible ones, like last time. Also, there'll be just regular ones, and very good ones like this. It's a very well done game. So, bye-bye YouTube, and see you tomorrow. Oh, and one more thing. Hopefully, this advent calendar will be far better and actually work. Because the last one was inconsistent and generally unfunny, because I started to get a bit sort of angry near the end. But hopefully I won't do that this time. Hopefully it'll be more consistent with my fire and this random cat. You might not be able to see that since it's a camera. Cameras don't like screens. But bye bye YouTube, see you tomorrow. Day 2. Tomorrow I'll do something else.